I'm David from Field Music. Field Music is something which me and my brother have done since, say, 2004. First album came out in 2005. Since then, we've done 4 albums as Field Music. We had a little break in 2007 and did solo albums because that's just the kind of guys we are. And I mean, we're from Sunderland. We've always been based in Sunderland. Studios in Sunderland. We made all of our albums in our studio in Sunderland. Our style is the style of no style. I mean, we've got big record collections, like most musicians do, and we take stuff from all of it. Sometimes it comes out sounding like something we don't like. We do music, and then if other people want to give it a genre, that's fine, but I really think that it's a bad idea to decide on a genre before you start making music. Well, I mean, we've got these massive record collections, and it goes, you know, from everything from 1940s big band jazz to really contemporary R&B. I mean, we both love the Neptunes, who produce all sorts of great, you know. I suppose because the two of us made music together in the house, and we had a little 4-track recorder, and we made songs, it made sense for us to play a bit of everything, because what we really wanted to do was make records. Like, we wanted to make recordings and make them sound like real records, and we didn't know how to do that, but we just, you know, we started playing when I was like 10, and we probably had a 4-track recorder when I was, a 4-track cassette recorder for you youngsters, in the pre-computer age. And so when we make the records, it's just the two of us on the recordings, and we switch around in the studio, you know, depending on, you know, who it makes most sense to play that part. So if I really know what I want the drums to sound like, it's a bit pointless me asking Peter to learn to play like me. So I just play it and he'll play something else. And that's the way we've done it for a long time. When we first started the band, we had a more fixed lineup. But then we were sharing our drummer with Maximo Park, and when he left the band, we had to figure out how on earth we were going to do stuff. We don't have like expectations. We weren't like sitting waiting, oh god, I really hope we get a Mercury nomination. I mean, we've made 6 albums, so, and we haven't had a sniff of one in the past, so it's really, really nice. Very surprising. Not something we take for granted at all, but also it doesn't affect to any great degree how we go about doing what we do. Crazy time to set up a festival, you know. It's so much risk involved, but they've learned, and it's got better and bigger. More people have come, and I guess we're all trying to develop an audience for live music in Sunderland, because when we started, us and the Future Heads, and actually, I mean, Frankie and the Heartstrings hadn't started as a band, but the people in that band were kind of involved in music at the same time. This St. Vegas, who played in the smaller stage. We wanted there to be music in Sunderland, but there wasn't much. And we had to do our own thing, and we really wanted Sunderland to be a cool place to do music. And this makes Sunderland like a more cool place to do music, which is great. Cool. You know, the best platform for new bands to get out there is to go and do your own gig in a tiny room in a pub, and realise that nobody comes, and then do it again and again and again until people notice. Then you'll appreciate doing a gig like this later on. I'm not sure whether like aspiring to play something like this is really the best thing for young bands to do, because what they really should be interested in is making the best music they possibly can. And to hell with commerciality, and you know, to hell with other people's expectations. I mean, what we felt we had to do was invent a new set of expectations, because expectations for music in Sunderland in 2001 didn't include anything like this. You know, if you didn't play blues rock in a covers band, there was isn't much going on. So young bands should be like coming up with their own expectations right now, figuring out their own context. There should be bands in Sunderland right now thinking about how they're going to be the anti-future heads and the anti-field music, because that's what we want to do. We're off on tour in October and we're going to play all around the country, and then we are going to play at the Clooney in Newcastle on the 2nd of November. That's kind of the next and only northeast thing we've got in the diary. And actually after that we're going to take a nice long break from touring. So get us soon or don't get us at all.
Thank you very much.